Hello friends, and welcome back to the channel. On this episode, I'm going to be building a kit that I picked up at a garage sale for just $3. Yeps, you heard me right, $3. I really couldn't pass it up. I opened it up at the garage sale and it looks like everything is in the kit, and I verified that once I got it home. So this is a complete kit. It's old, but it's a kit that I always wanted to build as a kid and just never did. And I'm kind of looking forward to just having some fun with it. Now, this is the 132 scale Apollo Spacecraft, which originally was published back in 1970 as a new tool by Monogram Mattel. Now, it's been popped several times over the years, and the first time it was popped and rebranded by Revell was in 2009. And then it was finally recently repopped back in 2019, which I guess has been a while now. But that was the last time that they published this kit. Now, over all those years, from the 70s all the way up until 2019, the only changes I can find online are the box art. So basically everything else in the kit is pretty much the same. If any of you know different, please let me know down in the comments. I'd love to hear your thoughts and any history you might have on this kit. Now, the previous owner did start doing some building. As you could see, nothing major, and he really didn't get very far. The parts are, it's a large scale kit. So here are our halves of the hull, and it's a pretty good sized kit. The part of the capsule here is kind of done in a gold chrome, and it's definitely seen some better days. It's gotten some damage from being in the box all these years. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this, if I'm going to just strip it, re-chrome it, or strip it and paint it. I'm not sure. We'll kind of see. And then also the decals. The decals, unfortunately, are completely yellowed, and I'm sure these will just, I can feel it. As soon as I put these in water, they're just going to come apart. Now, I know I can get a set of decals, a better set of decals actually online. I may do that. But my ultimate goal on this is to not do it probably as it's designed to be. I know there's some clear parts in here so you can see the interior and stuff, but with the quality of the plastic and everything, there is some warping issues already that I've found. So I think what I'm going to do with this kit is I'm just going to build it my own way. And I will do some detailing and some accuracy stuff on it probably. I don't know if it'll retain the see-through parts or not. I don't know if I'll focus a lot on the interior components, which look to be kind of not fitting really well, at least in my test fitting. But I'm just going to have some fun with this. And at the end, I think I'll have a really nice display piece for my office. So that's what we're working on in this episode, friends. And I hope if you enjoy this content, you'll remember to give this video a thumbs up. And for those of you who are new, welcome. And if you wouldn't mind, please click that subscribe button below. It helps out the channel and I'd really appreciate it. And once again, thank you to all my current subscribers for all your support and watching the channel. I really appreciate you guys. And if you have any questions or comments for me, leave them down below. I do my best to respond as quickly as possible, and I do respond to everybody. So share your comments, questions, and stories in the comments. I love hearing from all of you. Okay, so I'm going to get some tools and get started on this build and just see where it takes me. In the end, I hope I'll have a really nice display piece for my shelf and have some fun along the way. So with that said, now let's get to the build. Okay, friends, just a quick update, progress on the kit here. I've got my primary parts painted. I'll tell you, so this kit ended up being a lot worse off than I originally thought. But, you know, that's the gamble you take when you buy a kit from a garage sale or a yard sale or something. You know, sometimes you get a great kit, sometimes you get one that's not so great. So this one has been a challenge, just getting parts to fit. There was a lot more warpage and challenges in getting everything to go together right. I'm not doing any of the clear parts. They just looked horrible, and I couldn't get them to really go together well. So this is the main coffee can portion of the hull here. Seams are pretty bad, but not too bad, I guess, for a $3 kit. I've got my rough masking done here, so I'll be going over this with the kind of an off-white for these access panels here. I got my bell pretty much done. I will do a little more detail on here, maybe some dry brushing, give it a little more character. This is the bottom. This is the base coat. I'm going to do some work in here and some shading and stuff on this part and add some details, or as much as I can. Same with this one. This one's just done in dark aluminum. I'll give it a nice wash and bring out some details, and then maybe a dry brush to highlight the cables and stuff. But you're not really going to see much of this, so I'm not too worried about it. And then the capsule, or the top here. So let me tell you, I don't know what they used to chrome this in gold, but it literally took a week of soaking it in my Purple Power stuff to get the chrome off. And I had to scrub it, actually. I've never had to do that with the Purple Power. Purple Power, a few minutes in it, chrome comes right off, but not with the gold from whenever this kit was pressed. So yeah, this part did not go together well either. It's warped. I got it as well as I can. Again, a $3 kit. Once I'm done, I think, adding some details and some shading and stuff, and it's sitting on a shelf, it'll be fine. I'm not worried about it. It's just a fun little kit to throw together. Like I said, I always wanted to build one of these, but I never did, and now I get the chance. But maybe someday I'll get a new version of it, and I'll build that. Who knows? All right, and then the base, I just wanted it to look different on the base, so I trimmed it and did this pretty blue color with the black. I like it. It looks good. And I might even try to salvage some of the decals. We'll see how that goes. All right, well, that's the update, so back to the build. Okay, friends, and here we have it, the completed Apollo spacecraft from Monogram. Um, I was fortunate enough, I actually did try to use the decals, and what do you know, they actually came off the backing paper and fit on the model. They laid down there. They're a little yellow around the edges, but that's okay. I'm kind of looking at this as maybe it's like a museum piece that's been around for a while, of the real thing or something. But so it is done. It is complete. And like I said, for a $3 model kit that was missing pieces and was warped and just a real mess of a kit, you can't go wrong. And I'm actually happy with how it came out. So as I stated in the mid video update, I stripped all the gold chrome off of the capsule top there, which took forever. And then I assembled the clear parts with the chrome parts, tried to get it to fit as best I could. And then just painted everything a nice gold, put a little bit of a gloss coat on it. And then I dulled it down for, so it's just not so plasticky looking. And then the body of the unit is done in just metallic aluminum. The bottom here is done in a steel with some additional just details here and there, some dry brushing, some detail painting around the windows there. So yeah, like I said, $3 kit, you really can't go wrong. And I'm happy with how it turned out. And like I said, once it's up on the shelf in my office, it's going to look great from that distance. So I'm happy with it. And so there you go, a quick $3 build. And, sometimes you win at garage sales and yard sales when you pick up a model. Sometimes you lose. Sometimes you kind of get in between, which is, I feel like, where I am with this one right here. And who knows, maybe someday if they re-release this or I find a better version of it, one that's not messed up, I'll build it again and do a little more detailing on it, do the interiors and the clear pieces the way they're supposed to be. But yeah. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this quick little build. Hope you had fun, as much fun as I did building it. And if you did like it, please remember to give the video a thumbs up. And if you haven't already while you're down there, please click that subscribe button. It helps out the channel and I'd really appreciate it. Okay, so that's going to wrap up my 132 scale of the Apollo spacecraft from Monogram and my $3 build. So I hope you're all having a great day. And as always, everyone just be safe out there and go build something.